It seems like Russia can't re-engineer things, but it helps if you have allies. Wow, war is strange and super foggy. What a scoop CNN had recently.
The Russians have been capturing U.S.-made, U.S.-provided equipment on the battlefield.
Russia is capturing U.S.-made weapons on the battlefields of Ukraine and sending them to Iran. Aren't Russians too stupid, brainwashed, and evil to do something like this? Too Dugan-esque, postmodern? Too mystical? Too trad? These kinds of moves sound like Robert S. McNamara's game theoretic stratagems. With its nuclear weapons arsenal, Russia is a dangerous adversary and an existential threat to neoliberalism and global capital. Still, it can't be that sophisticated, and it's certainly not as powerful as the super exceptional United States. It doesn't have the capability to act globally like the US. Sending US-made weapons to Iran for reverse engineering sounds like such a subtle move. Is this because Russians don't know how to reverse engineer things? Does Russia have to outsource engineering to Iran? Could Russia be simultaneously weak and strategic, not to mention global in a sense? Iran is in Eurasia, so it's more a matter of dependence on the Federation of Eurasian ethno-pluralist states with religious and mystical characteristics. Could the Iranians re-engineer an FIM-92 Stinger missile or a US BGM-71 TOW? Iranians captured a Lockheed Martin RQ-170 Sentinel drone, reverse engineered it, and rebranded it. One was shot down in Israel airspace in 2018. I wonder how long it takes to re-engineer complex military technology, create the infrastructure to build it, and get a significant number of weapons to the battlefields of Ukraine. But countries reverse engineer things all the time. I hear France and Shanghai reverse engineered Disneyland. Or was it some kind of license deal? China reverse engineered smartphones, Twitter, and Amazon. Electric cars, too. Maybe they stole writing from Europeans before they became Europeans. Also, Beijing was somehow able to con US companies and government trade negotiators into technology transfer deals from US corporations like Boeing, Ford, Apple, and Microsoft, ostensibly for access to lucrative Chinese markets for US services. It's crazy! And now, the world is learning about vast lithium deposits in Iran, which means that American-made stuff will probably have to use even more Chinese batteries. America should keep its engineered stuff to itself. If it doesn't, the world will become super, very, ultra scary. Have you forgotten how dangerous the Iraqi WMD program was in 2002? How did they get their technology? Oh, I remember. They didn't have any weapons of mass destruction. However, we have to face reality. Rasputler has WMD of all sorts, and it works. It's built, stockpiled, and ready to go into action at a moment's notice. The world can do without US technology. Manufacture cool tech in America for Americans. At least this way, they will be safer from each other, and no one else will have the capability to support one faction of the decentralized autonomous civil war, DACW, against another. After American folks arm themselves enough to protect themselves from each other, the whole population should put aside the culture wars and unite to build a massive wall and keep its superfine technology within its borders. Once America stops illegal immigration, it can hide behind its nuclear umbrella and let the world get busy doing what it wants to do. If the federal government disappears, U.S. corporations can do whatever they want to get materials to make money to keep the people safe, secure, and relatively affluent. Who needs global markets? Who needs the biggest navy in the whole worldwide universe? Suppose America isn't 100% committed to conquering Russia and China. In that case, it might have to move into some international global trade treaty and cooperate, collaborate, and compete with those countries. Remember, they tried that before with the World Bank, the World Trade Organization, and the World Health Organization, and other global institutions. And we know what a disaster that was. We need to create a movement that will pressure U.S. leaders into keeping U.S. technology in the United States of America where it belongs, and letting the rest of the world get busy Americanizing itself.